Yo, 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 it's your boy Wes the Tech here to bring you another one of my personal favorite tech tips to help you as an artist growing your craft. All right, now today we're going to be discussing, does Emastered and Landr actually work? All right, now if you're watching this video, you may have already been doing some research on these two programs, and what they essentially are online mastering engines or online audio mastering engines. All right, and basically what these programs are meant to do is they're meant to have you upload your song to their website, you press a button, and then your song comes out mastered. All right, now the big question is, does these websites actually work? Can they actually master your music? All right, well, to answer that question in the most simplest way I can, I would say it depends. All right. Now I know that's dumb answer is not yes or no, but here's why I say that. There's actually 3 different factors that goes into whether these programs will work for you or not. Now, to be honest, as a mixing and mastering expert, there are some things that these programs just won't be able to do for you. All right, but they can provide you, they can enhance your music a certain way to get it to a certain level. Maybe not professional perfect, but could get it pretty close. All right, but there are 3 key factors that you need to take in when it comes to using these programs. All right, and the first factor I would say would definitely be the quality of your mix. All right, this is very, very important. If your mix isn't quality, these programs can't do nothing for you. All right, these programs can't make your auto-tune sound better. These programs can't make your vocals sound better. All right, if the mix isn't good, if something is too high or too low in the mix, these programs aren't going to enhance it on that level to make everything sound good together. All right, your mix has to be quality for your master to be quality. And I mean, that's just the rule of thumb when it comes to mixing and mastering anyway. 90% of mixing and mastering is done in mixing. Mastering is really just polishing your mix, all right? So if your mix isn't on point, Emastered and Landr will not make that song on point through the master. It just won't happen like that. So the first thing you need to make sure you do is have a quality mix, all right? Now, the second factor that factors into whether these 2 engines will work for you is the complexity of your instrumentation or the complexity of the beat. All right, if the beat is too complicated, if there's too many instruments in there and it's a really fat track, it got a lot of stuff going on in it, these programs will not work for you. All right, they work more on simpler things that don't require as much instrumentation. I've noticed while just experimenting with these programs that they work pretty good when you have a simple beat. When you have a complex beat, it does nothing for you. All right, so that is another big factor when it comes to whether Emastered or Landr will work for you or not. If you have crazy instrumentation, don't even waste your time. They will not work for you. All right, now the third factor, and this factor is probably even bigger than the first 2, all right, is you have to understand how to make the adjustments on these engines, all right? These engines are kind of sophisticated, and there are different settings that you could change to put out the master that you want to put out, all right? It's not just upload my song, press the master button, and it just gives you a master. No, there's actually settings in there that you could adjust. You can make certain things louder. You could ask Emastered or Landr to do particular things to the track through the settings, all right? So you have to understand how to change those settings and what to change in those settings in order to put out a good master, all right? So now that you have to have obviously some mastering experience to know how to do that. So it's a little difficult, especially if you don't know anything about mastering. All right, you may know something about mixing, but you don't know anything about mastering. It'll be very difficult, but those settings can make or break how well these programs will function for you, okay? So to go over those 3 things again, the first thing is you have to have a great mix, all right? The second thing is your instrumentation cannot be complex, all right? And the third thing is you have to know how to adjust those settings in the engines, all right? Either way, I hope this helps. Thank you for tuning in, and I'll see you guys next week. Peace.